Cell phones. Go ahead, take them out. I know you've got them. Go ahead. I'll wait. Go ahead. Take them off. Turn them down. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. And music. Go!
Missouri Western has cut several degrees and programs due to financial struggle, with the majority of cuts being arts programs. Though the fine arts students are devastated about this change, they are grateful for the memories.
And sit in the sunshine. That's all I want to do.
Alex Brooks, a sophomore theater major, was put to work as soon as she arrived at Missouri Western and had the opportunity to be the master electrician for her favorite production.
My favorite would probably be Pinocchio. It was the smaller show that I was able to be a part of, but the technical aspects were very elaborate in that show, and the design was just absolutely incredible. I'm really happy I was able to be a part of it.
Chain Duo, also a theater major, has been the costume designer for Pinocchio as well as several other productions over the years. She is thankful for the program and will be graduating in the spring of 2021.
It's been amazing. I mean, for the most part, I kind of like to say how finding this program has kind of helped save me in a way. So, like you get really close with the people you work with and your professors. And I couldn't ask for anything more as far as the education that I get and the relationships that I can build here. So.
Trayshawn Stepney, a spring 2020 graduate of Missouri Western, was a member of the Missouri Western State University Chamber Singers Ensemble for 2 years and has always loved music.
Before college, I was in choir for, 8 years, since like 4th, 5th grade. And once I came to Missouri Western, I was like, okay, I got to sing because I've been doing this. So I got to keep it going. And me being part of the audition choir, the Missouri Western Chamber Singers, that just continued my outlet of performing, specifically when it involves music. That experience, I was there for 2 years, and that was a ball. Like I was part of that ensemble going to NMEA, which is like a prestigious Missouri music conference. And we performed our hearts out. We sang some amazing songs. We were directed by an amazing person, by Miss Dr. Hepworth. So, yeah.
The music department didn't lose any programs after the budget cuts. However, they did lose a lot of faculty. Trayshawn and other students have built strong bonds with the professors. Luckily, Dr. Elise Hepworth is one who was able to stay and who was willing to protect the students at all costs.
I just don't want them to hurt, I'm like, I can take all of it. I just want to be the shield, and just that piece, that painful piece of students losing their faculty and you develop these really close relationships with faculty. So I know that was really hard on them. I get why it had to happen. It doesn't make it any less painful.
Dr. Hepworth has a passion for the fine arts, no different from any other student or faculty member.
Music and fine arts and art is the sign of a healthy civilization. It's what drives the heart of civilization. It's what reminds us that we're innately human. It connects us spiritually. It connects us in a community. It's kind of the glue that binds everything together. That's what dancing does. Oh my goodness, dancing is just singing, but with your whole body.
Jordan Alford, also a recent spring 2020 graduate, received her minor in dance and is the founder of the Missouri Western Dance Company, a co-ed student-run performing arts organization.
One of my favorite performances to actually dance in, I always go back to year one just because there's so many elements and we put so much into that performance. Year one performed at the dance showcase specifically. That was my absolutely favorite one because all the lights, the cameras, the stage raising, people coming on from so many different elements, so many different sides. So that was my absolute favorite performance.
We have the luxury of being able to participate in activities that don't involve our immediate survival. Could we survive without it? We would survive, but would we thrive and would we have a life worth living? I don't think so.
Dr. Nathaniel May is currently the chair of the Fine Arts Department. And prior to this, he was the music professor. But he sees value in all the arts and hopes that one day things can turn around.
You look at how the arts impact not only a university but the community, and in times like this that we're facing, we all need ways to cope, and I think the arts have always been leaned on as that kind of a conduit for people. You know, music and art and theater and drama, all of those things have been with human culture and society since before the Romans, all the way back to the Greeks. They're definitely important, and I think if we let them slip out of our society, it's just, you know, we become more of a monochromatic, boring society, you know, where everything is just gray and there's no color.
Unfortunately, Missouri Western has to say goodbye to the arts. They will be missed but never forgotten, and students have created experiences for them to look back on and cherish forever. Reporting for Griffin Media, this is Brianna Reed.